Welcome to Chickasha to Go. Lots to cover today, so let's get started. First off, at the City Council work session this week, they are looking at a new bidding process. It is a new online system where companies will be able to just go online and pay a fee to look at the specifications for new city projects and pay to submit a bid. This would allow more exposure for our projects so that we get more bids from more companies, but the cost would go to the bidder so it wouldn't cost the city anything. The only concern raised is that local bidders may be priced out of this depending on what that fee is. Special use permits was also brought up after being struck down back in July. Some of the wording was changed to be a little more clear, and essentially this would mean that plans used for commercial development would be dependent on what is being requested, so not every special use permit plan would be the same. Now, those of you worried about your sidewalks and curbs and driveways and their condition, there is a proposed reimbursement program for people who update them. If the program goes through, it would be on a first-come, first-served basis, and the city may even be willing to carry the upfront costs for curbing. The only caveat is the city would have ultimate decision on what materials are used, just to make sure whatever is built to last. Parking issues were also addressed with concern raised over the expense of building concrete driveways. It is too cost prohibitive. Citizens just can't afford it. The city manager agreed, and he and the administration are working on looking for alternatives, more low-cost alternatives for being able to park. A proposal should be expected around early next year. Lastly, both the council and the administration agree that some regulations brought up the last couple of years may be too restrictive. They are going to take a second look and see where they can loosen the screws as necessary. They're also looking at changing the city council meetings from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. and possibly moving the work sessions to before the council meetings. EDC also met this week. Updates of their own include the request for an increased workforce for various upcoming projects. They're saying we need to raise the wages of our businesses to attract better workforce and put more funds towards incentives to bring more businesses to Chickasha. They're also saying that there's not enough skilled labor for the new jobs that are being brought in, and rather than just bringing in skilled workers, let's develop our own. Let's train our citizens so that they have the skill set so when the projects come in and the jobs come in, they can work them. Lastly, they discussed the bypass. The Chickasha bypass is still being under consideration. EDC must decide whether or not it supports it, and they're considering submitting a letter of support for the bypass. One of the concerns raised involves the effect on retail the bypass would have with some of the traffic moving away. That's all I have for you today, everyone. Have a good day.